Alright guys, we're back. Episode 2. Alright, so you can see that I've actually done some work off camera up here. The castle, the inner wall is starting to come together. It's going to run along right there, and I even have like a little bridge. I'm going to fix that this episode actually. I'm going to make it look more like an arch, like it's going to come up. Uh, you know what you know what I mean. I don't want it to look like, you know, the like two-thirds of a triangle. I want it to be an arch. So anyway, we're gonna do a few things in this episode. I haven't completely figured out what they are, but we've done a lot of work up top here. So let's just run up here because it takes forever. All right, so we've done a few things, mostly over here. Um, this is a very large area and it looks really bland. So I think that along the wall here, I'm gonna put like giant fire pits along the wall. And then this wall is going to continue going over. This right here is going to be a tower, and these two towers will connect. And yeah, just overall, it's starting to shape up, I think. Castles typically look pretty bland on the outside when they're just a wall. But once you start getting some structure inside, and some sort of archways and design, they start looking really good in my opinion. So we're definitely on the right track. So this episode, I'm gonna work on that tower. Gonna fix that. We have a wall to make right here. This is gonna be a three-layered wall, and I think that I'm gonna put a tower right here, and I'm gonna put a tower on the other side, and then I'm gonna connect them up top. I think that'll look good. And other than that, we'll see how much time that takes up. And yeah, I think we'll start there. I think that's a good start. Yeah, that's what we're gonna start. So I wanted to say something. Oh yeah. We're going to go to my creative world for a little bit, and I'm actually going to break down how I make these walls and towers. I had a good comment by Coop. He basically said uh, he would like to see my thought process and the way I build, because I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't do a lot of building on camera, so I think the building on camera and creative is a lot easier to do it in survival and a lot faster too. So we're gonna do a little bit of work in creative and come up with designs for I think that these two towers that are gonna go in the entranceway here. And yeah, when I have a little bit of work done, we will come back to that. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, we're up here. We have our tools being blocks, and we're gonna try to turn this into more of an arch. So I'm not using the best scaffolding, I'm using stone, but we're going to start by deleting this. That's fine. Uh, Deleting that piece right there. That needs to be replaced with a slab. So wait. Where's the middle? Okay, this is the middle right here. These two blocks. So slab. What? No. Slab. Okay, yep. We're doing it now. I got it, guys. No worries. All right. Then this turns into. That's fine like that. That turns into that, and then this next block should be one, and then this final block should be like one down. So like it's like slab, full block, and then this should be two blocks. That'll give it more of a an archway feel. So we're gonna go like that, right? How should we make this come into the wall here? Should do this and that. I have stairs right on my hot bar, no derp. I was hoping I was gonna be able to do that. Shit's gonna start spawning under me. Gotta do this. Okay. That makes this block right here not look right. Take that out, and we're gonna put in double block down there. So see how that's more of like a an archway now, which is the intended look. These stairs right here are throwing it off, though. I like the stairs, but they throw off the build. This has to be a block build. So, that is the unfortunate reality of the situation we're in. Okay, so let's do that to the other side, and then we're going to climb down and go take a look at what I've done, what I've wrought upon us. Thank you for sleeping in the bed, KR. On the server with KR at the moment. So I didn't mess with that block, which is all the way up there. Maybe I should drag that down to here? What would that look like? Come here. Come here. Like this. That'll give it a... I don't like that. I shouldn't have done that. I like how this kind of like snaps back into the build. How high was that? This is as high as the other one. Okay. All those blocks down below, just dropping everything. Okay, so a thing I want to do is I just want to keep putting stairs like that at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that on these other ones. But stairs look so good. What would they look like here? Kind of like that. That doesn't pop out enough though. See what I'm saying? It needs to pop so we can actually see the arch. Or the arc. Whichever one you want to call it. Okay, so alright. Let's get it on the other side. Okay, so slab, full block, slab, full block. Get rid of this, and then it creates a V, and then get rid of that too, and it comes 2 down. Okay. So slab, full block, and then it creates a V, and then it comes 2 down. So 1, 2, 1, awesome. 1, 2, and 1, 2. So that's how it's supposed to look. Let's okay, I'm having an issue with this back here now. I feel like the other side isn't getting the same attention for some reason. I know it is, because like if we go to the center here and like look at it this way, it's the same on both sides. I just feel like for some reason the other side didn't get as much attention. Okay, so how are we gonna fix this? I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out to here. Oh boy, this scaffolding. 10 out of 10 for scaffolding. Yeah, so this gets pulled out to here, and then what do I want to do? We're gonna get rid of these outer blocks, replace them with stairs to match that down there. Like this. Okay. Alright, I think that's fine. It's smaller than the other ones, but I mean this is like a custom or like a asymmetrical side, so that should look a lot more archy. It looks archy already. So let's tear down all this freaking scaffolding and collect our blocks at the bottom, and take a look at how it looks. Wait. I'm trapping myself. Like a genius. So yeah, after we finish this part, I think we're gonna go ahead and I started mapping out like one of the towers over there that's gonna go over the entrance, and I can't leave those blocks behind. No block left behind. Yeah, so I started working out those things on the entrance over there. It turns out that the big wall that I was talking about, triple layering being, you know, its detail goes 3 layers deep. I don't think that I'm going to be able to do it. The towers are going to take up too much room, so I'm actually okay with that, because the wall is the right number of blocks to match one of these smaller walls down here, so it's actually going to stand out. It's going to look good. So that worked out nicely, because I didn't want to put a big design there, because I couldn't match the big design on the front of the castle with like the 5 lit up things. I'll show you guys in a minute. Started mapping it out. Doesn't Yeah, look how mapped out that looks. There's a method to my madness, so it'll make sense soon once we go into creative. See, speed boost is so nice. See, doesn't that look so much better? That looks a lot better to me. It looks like an archway, like an actual archway. So, I mean, little improvements like that, you don't think that they'll add too much, but if you have archways in enough areas and not just like straight frickin' triangles, it'll look good. Also, the area that I'm talking about, it's about that big, just like between this tower or this little wall area, it's about that big. So I'm gonna get to put in one of these dark lines right here, one of these dark line walls, I think. So that'll go up right there. So there will be some consistency. Like what I like to do with my build is I like it to be asymmetrical. Obviously, nothing is like the same, but there's patterns, you know, that you can recognize patterns. There's like these nether bricks behind slabs and stairs. There are stone stairs that are put in. There are these little uh, light nether thing or whatever. The roofs have a following trend, and so do like the curves around the towers. So there's a method to it. It's good to make everything look different, but everything is built in the same style. That's really important. And I mean, I'm sure most people know that, but yeah. So anyway, I will be back with you guys in creative when we're designing the towers. I might do a little bit more work here first. I'm not sure yet. I'm getting kind of tired. So anyway, see you guys. Guys, welcome back. I've done a lot without you. Just because need to gather my thoughts here. Basically because a lot of the times I'm not allowed, or not allowed, but recording is kind of harder because there are noises in the house, or maybe I'm making too much noise by talking. But I tend to do most of my recording late at night, and so trying not to wake up other people, just trying to be considerate, you know. So anyway, that aside, we're able to record right now, but it's after I've made some serious progress. Um, as you remember before, we basically just had this bottom part and just a little bit of this wall, but things are slowly starting to come together, and we're gonna go ahead and walk up there. And I'm gonna show you what I've done. Um, so I'm still gonna show you how I did this in creative, and like what the designs are inside and out. We have our banner here, and this staircase was just to see how many stairs it would take to get to the top, which is 27. Which is great because I'm actually going to have 4 of these towers. So we're going to have one right here, one right there. This one's laid out, one right here, and one right there. And so this is a perfect square. And we'll have an archway here that goes off to the west wing. We'll have stairs right here that zigzag up like that to the top. And then this way we'll have a tunnel that leads to like the area that's going to be above the river. It's going to be kind of like like a walkway type deal. So anyway, we have our plans for each way that we want to go out. This is like this wall. We're going to have a floor coming out from it, and it's basically going to go all the way over there. And we're going to have our giant structure over there, and then we're going to have all this space on the inside to build interior. Basically, like I've never had that much room for interior, so it's going to be quite something crazy. Like I've never seen that. So we have a walkway up there right now too. We have no access to it, but that connects that tower to this tower. So we're slowly starting to close off walls, and it's looking pretty good. We still have a lot of work to do over there, but I'm waiting until I raise the floor up so I know exactly where to build more stuff. Along here we have some fire pits. This I just put that out for real. That up there, oh, you can put it out by clicking the block behind it. Like, it's weird. Didn't know you could do that. This appears to prevent rain from putting these things out. I don't know if rain puts out fire that's on netherrack, but I'm guessing that it does. We still have jump boost over here, nice. So that's why that is there. And we haven't done any work over here yet. Right now this looks like a giant entrance to this archway, but that's actually not the case. It's going to be 3 wide, and you're going to be able to just get in a really small doorway. We don't want it to be too large, or else the tower looks like it's kind of just like standing on nothing, just like a few pillars, and I don't want that because the tower is quite bulky actually. So we're going to get another 2 of these towers set up over there, and then we're going to connect the 4, and we'll do some show and telling creative, and then we'll see where that takes us. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, welcome back. A lot's happened. A whole lot has happened. So I kind of went on a upload hiatus, or not upload hiatus, but I guess a recording hiatus. I've said that I'm probably going to upload once a month or around there, and that time is rolling around now. So we have made some slight changes. I'm going to run you through what I've done. Originally, I was going to show you how I did these towers, but I don't think that we're actually going to have enough time because I actually have a whole lot to show you right now. So first we just clean this little bit up right here. I changed the doorway. I put just like a little interior. This is just kind of like a watch post or an outpost, or not an outpost, but it's just a little tower that's just, you know, kind of chilling out on the wall. I've extended the wall quite a lot along this side, so this is going to keep going, and it's going to run into the main like throne room slash cathedral slash like type build that's gonna go right here. Um, what else have we done? I'm trying to like keep track of what I've done and what I haven't done. We also got pranked, but you know what? I can hardly call it a prank because it's such a great build. You know, I've never built. Oh, we also did this. I guess that's kind of a big deal too. Yeah, we did. We did all this. I'll run you through this in a minute. But yeah, we got pranked. I've never actually built one of these, but look how good this looks actually. Looks like our buddy Boganeer is trying to keep us on our toes. He built us a very handily crafted catapult, uh, and this is a pretty big rock that's going to be flinged at us. So I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna say to him. It's not all bad though. It's a great looking build. I like the way it looks. There's actually, you know, a lot of detail that I didn't even see this before. Cracked stone. So he did a really good job on that, and he was also nice enough to leave us a double chest, uh, completely full of smooth stone, which is it's very convenient because we just ran out. So anyway, we'll take that down at one point, but I'm gonna leave it up for maybe a day or two, and I mean, it does look really good. I like it. It's just facing the wrong way. It needs to be on top of my castle, facing the other way. But what can you do? It's his prank. So it's kind of hard to like explain how much I want to do right now. But today, I'm not sure if I'm going to be showing it or not. But this is going to be a giant entrance hall into the main tower. And the main tower, what are we at right now? We're at like, okay, so we're at Y91. I want the main tower to pretty much go up to block limit, so I think that's like 254, 264, around there. It's around 250. So this tower, starting here, will have to be like, I mean, easily, what is it, like 160 blocks high. So we have a lot to do there. And then if we come up here, I know I haven't shown this at all. That's where the wall is extending over to. We're going to have a wall right here, so the giant tower will continue up right here to block height limit. This will lead into a path into the gardens, and then the gardens will take a left and then lead into the main throne room area, the one that I keep talking about, but I haven't started. And we have the main throne room area. We have all this area down here. Obviously, it's not going to take up the space down there, but it's going to be on a medium level, and then underneath we're going to have, you know, servants' quarters and all that. We've also done this little bit right here. Excuse me. This leads down into the castle as well. I've just been kind of like using this over here as like a temporary, like single chest. Like it's just building supplies. Sometimes it's nice to have a second inventory, you know. So this will end up leading into the castle as well, down and into. And so, I mean, the thing is, I built this castle so huge I can actually destroy this mountain like right here, and you won't be able to see because of this giant outer wall. And then I can shave off as much as I can on the inside, block-wise, and literally have just so much room for rooms and like I guess a dungeon or, you know, mini games or whatever you find in castles, you know. treasure rooms, just crazy amounts of stuff. So I think that at one point I'm probably going to set up kind of a grid system on the very bottom level and have people from the server come in and do their own room. Uh, I'll give them a giant area and I'll make the walls out of like cobble, and then I'll say you can do whatever you want in here. If you want to fill it up with dirt, fine. Please don't, but yeah, fine. I don't care. Um, and I mean, obviously, they can do to the walls what they want as long as they don't destroy the cobble. They can put stuff over the walls or whatever. So I think that'll be good. And I also want to have some mini games in the basement of the castle, or maybe like a maze or something. So we're slowly getting there. We're about to start working on some of the more fun projects like this giant tower and the gardens. I can't wait to do the gardens. Like I've been just like building with stone for so long. It would be really nice to do some like plant work or like landscape-ish work. Gardens would be really cool. We also did this over here. This leads up into an area. This is the west wing that reaches forward. So this doorway will lead into I think a barracks area. This is where soldiers hang out inside of here. This will all be filled in with wood, and there will be beds and whatnot. And this wall will be decorated, and so will that wall. And we'll probably have a smeltery over here, and you have the water running through, a pathway up there as well. Um, yeah, just a whole lot of work to be done, but we're slowly getting there. And this build is coming together piece by piece. So yeah, it's just I don't come over here often, but I do like this angle that we have right here. But yeah, it's really coming together, and I'm really happy to share with you guys. And I've been getting a lot of visitors out here lately. Obviously, Boganeer, he's our most recent visitor, but it's nice to have people come out here and check things out and give me their opinions, and it really motivates you when people come out to your builds. So I should take a note for myself, and I should do that more often. The guys have been doing a lot of community work on giant farms. I know Koopa's been putting out Giant Mob Farm, and Kath has been helping with supplies, and so have Alex. So I mean, servers, really booming honestly, and you know, activity with the new guys being on has been really great. I'm super happy that they're here. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna see what time we're at, and I'll try to do some building on camera this episode. But if not, then that sucks. All right, so I'll be back. All right, so we're back after a few more days. You can see that I've added on a few more things, but we're ending we're coming close to the end of the video here. So, I feel really disorganized with the way I'm making these videos. I feel like they're just like kind of updates throughout the month because, I was supposed to show you guys, how I make these towers and, how I make the walls and do some on-cam building, but I just find it really hard to talk and build at the same time. I usually just spend that time like listening to music and whatnot, and I messed up there. Okay, that's good to see though. But I have added on a few things, so I'm gonna show, well, one big thing I guess. So I'm gonna show you guys that. I'm actually pretty proud of it. So as we're looking at right now, this wall obviously was not here before. Uh, so this is new. And then I'm gonna have these every two like sections, and sorry, there's just a noise in the hallway and it made me jump. So I'm gonna have to move these both over by one. I messed up there, but that's not a big fix. This is where our giant tower is going to go, and there's going to be like a library in here and staircase that winds up to hopefully block height limit. I want to make this thing as big as possible. But the tower will be circular, and then I have these square boxes. It's a box on the bottom, and then it turns into a square. So we're going to be doing cake layering. And then over here we have the gardens, which I'm personally very proud of. They are mob-proof for the most part. Areas like over here aren't so much mob-proof, but during the day they are, because I mean skylight or outdoor lighting. But yeah, I just pretty much packed as much like vegetation into this as I possibly could. Put little ponds everywhere where the block light wasn't enough, so mobs can't spawn. And I planted like literally like 7 of these mushrooms, and they're just going crazy now. We have a lot of hidden lighting around the place. This isn't so hidden actually. I didn't even notice this, but I mean it's behind the block, so people can't really notice it. I did that with wheat somewhere. Oh yeah, over here. There's some glowstone on the floor, but you can't see because you know the wheat is covering it up. So that'll be nice. Or this looks nice in my opinion. So this way we'll have a small chapel type looking thing, uh, and that's going to be the end of how far it goes this way. The chapel's going to take up space in the sky, or you know, right here we'll walk into it. It'll go down and it'll reach the bottom, which it definitely needs to do because we have to tie in. I can't see the wall. Um, we have to tie in the outer wall before I go and show you that. Right here, this will lead into a very, very small courtyard with another tree, a bigger one than all of these trees. And you'll be able to walk around it and enter the main throne slash palace, throne room slash palace. And so that will take direction out that way, and it'll be on top of a wall that kind of curves around like this, and it'll sit on top of that. I'll have the tower in the back, hopefully. I want to make it really big, but at the same time, like, we're really running out of room. Like, that's how much room I have to work with the rest of this cliff. I can go off the cliff a little bit, but I'd really rather not. But this is only like, what, 30 blocks or 40 blocks probably, so we're probably going to be going over the edge right here, which is unfortunate, but it comes with the scale that I'm doing this in. Um, this will wrap around the back of the block limit tower and probably tie into a way to get up here from downstairs from the west wing. Is that the west wing? Yes, that's the west wing. The kind of arm that reaches out in the front over here, uh, like that area over there. So that'll wrap all the way around and come up and, you know, whatever. I have a lot of work to do over there. I've done some, but that is the area that needs the most work right now. But I'm really enjoying these big projects, like the big projects within this big project. So I really want to get this tower rolling. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that next episode, I think. And, oh yeah, the wall. So I've done a little bit more work on the wall. I mean, obviously it's completed up here. So if we just jump down real fast. So the wall is completed right here. And so this thing, I mean, that's where the gardens are. So this wall will extend out, as you can see right there. And it'll like attach like right here to this pillar. And it'll come down, and then this will all extend out, and then this will we'll have a doorway and some designs on a wall coming this way, and you'll be able to enter through here as well. And then where this kind of comes down, try to visualize, there will be another wall that goes horizontally out that way, and you know, the wall will come all the way up and kind of like come out sort of like this, and that's where we will put our chapel. And hopefully that will look okay. Hopefully that'll look good. So that's gonna be that's like that's more like busy work. That's why I haven't been working on the other side of the build as much lately, because just building these giant walls, it's okay when it's like on a curve, like you can see how these are slowly coming out. But when I have to do these long sections of like just straight design, like you saw up there, like that one, I get kind of bored. So I've just been working on the tower and whatnot, the gardens. I've been doing like detail-y stuff instead of so much like grindy stuff, just to keep myself from going insane. We have a ton of work to do over there in the West Wing, but like all throughout it. I think we're gonna be putting barracks over there, but I'm not sure because it's not actually as roomy as I'd like it to be. So anyway, the point is that we've still got a lot of stuff to go, but progress is being made. So that's all you can really ask for, just progress. Um, So I think that we're just about out of time, and if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Like or instead of liking, I really like when people comment. I like to talk to new faces, old faces, all sorts of faces. It's good to get in touch with people. So leave a comment if you have any suggestions or any ideas for what I should do, and I will happily strike up a conversation with you or respond. And other than that, really, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.